Welcome back to Eye in the Sky Drones. It's been a long time since we spoke, and there's been some changes with the Mavic 3, and we want to jump right back into them. First of all, I just want to say I took a little while to do this video on the update of the Mavic 3 because I wanted to have the full chance to try it out and see if I really liked it and see what it was all about. So the recent Mavic 3 update has been out for quite some time now, and it brought a ton of new features to the original Mavic 3, the Mavic 3 Classic, and the Mavic 3 Pro. Let's talk about some of those features right now. If you look at the list that I'm about to put up, here are some of the features that it released for those drones. Okay, here we have the whole spec change sheet. You can see the version numbers, what it does, some of the new stuff for it. Now, when we look at some of the new things we have with the Mavic 3, what are some of the things that you like about it? Well, I'm going to tell you some of the things I like about it real quick. Well, now they have augmented reality with the Mavic 3. When you're flying off and you're going on your route and you're going out far, of course you're staying in line of sight. But when you're trying to go home, you can look back and you can see a little H on the screen. That's your home point. It lets you know where you are. I mean, it's something so simple, makes it easier to get your drone back safely. Continuing with the augmented reality, when you're landing, if you face down, you'll see an outline of a drone. This represents your craft. So when you're facing down and coming in, you can look to see exactly where your drone will land at. So it's no surprises when it hits the ground. One of the best things that I like about the update on the Mavic 3 is the ability to use the obstacle avoidance lenses as cameras. If you look to the lower left of your screen where your map is, that you tap it once, you tap it again, it's going to be a compass, and it changes to your obstacle avoidance cameras. And you can change whether you look to the right, to the front, to the back. So this is a major game changer. It'll definitely help you out. And if you're looking and you want to better look at what you have, you can actually change this camera to be full screen and have your live view at the bottom left. And so as you can see, as an obstacle is coming, that lower side, you're looking at your camera so you can see if it's a ghost obstacle, if something is really in the way, you get that first-hand visual. And now this is where I was saying you can make it full screen. Of course, the image is in black and white, but it's just what we needed. It gives you a whole 360 view of your craft now. You really have all control over where you're going and what's around you. The greatest part about being able to use the obstacle avoidance lenses as cameras, you can now be in a tight spot, a tight position. Maybe you don't have a clear view of your drone. You're supposed to have one, but maybe you don't. Now you can see to the left, to the right. You can see what's going on, and that ensures the safety of your aircraft. Just try it out. All you have to do is tap on the left-hand screen, bottom of the screen, and it'll come up. You can choose what direction you want to see in. I think it's a great added feature. It's something that we've needed for a long time. Even though it's in black and white, you can still see what's going on. That's one of the best parts about the update that I love. Another thing that this update brought about was additional support for the telephoto lens on the Mavic 3 Pro. The regular Mavic 3 didn't get this, but those who have the Pro version can now utilize some of that extra camera stuff with the telephoto lens. That's gotta be great. Another great safety feature that they decided to pack into this update, you now have the ability, when you're pressing return to home, you can see what route that your drone will fly on the way home. This takes out all of the guessing game about how your drone will come back to you. Keeps you safe, keeps your drone safe, keeps everyone around you safe because you know what path is going to come home. Lets you better judge how high it should be, where it should be to avoid crashes. Overall, the new update for the Mavic 3 has been out for a while. I'm loving it. I'm loving every new feature that this brought about to us. The Mavic 3 is a great drone, and I said it in other videos, they keep making it better and better, just adding features, adding stuff that we want, adding stuff that we need as pilots. It's making it all more of a complete system. So if you have the Mavic 3 regular, the original Mavic 3, or if you have the classic, or if you have the pro, no matter which one you had, you got the update. You got to take use of some of these features. So get out there, start flying, update your drone. I know in the past people were apprehensive about updating products because it broke this or it stopped you from doing this. Update your drone, keep it up to date, keep it on the latest firmware. That keeps you safe, it keeps wherever you're flying safe, people around you safe. And plus you get the extra features. Is it a feature that you don't like with this update? Drop it in the comments below. If it's something that you really do like, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I know it's been out for a while now, but I've been testing it. I have no gripes. I see nothing wrong with it. Overall, if I had to buy a drone, the Mavic 3 would be it. Whether it's the Pro, Classic, or the original, that's the drone for me. I love the 04, the new drones, but Mavic 3 is still king. Well, that's all from Eye in the Sky Drones. Till I see you next time. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Always be safe and have fun flying.